Hello, everyone. Pardon my appearance. I am crazy today. Not feeling the best in the world, so please just ignore the way I look and everything today because I know I look a mess. I look a fright. But I'm trying to get through this sale. I'm starting to have, like, well, not starting. I've had it for years, but today I'm having some problems with my blood pressure again. So, trying to take deep breaths and, you know, so anyway. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I'm still going to try to do my sale tomorrow, but we'll see how it's going. If I cancel at the last minute, please know that it's not because I want to, but I don't know. I may end up at the emergency room tonight. So just so you know that, that's what's going on right now. I took my blood pressure up before I came on because I knew I was having blood pressure problems. And it was 175 over 105, which is not the worst I've ever had, believe me, but it's got me today. I feel like I'm just like my heart's beating out of my chest and going crazy, and I'm just not feeling great. So, anyway, but we're still going to do this sale because I'm here. We're going to do it. Hey, Mary Ellen. Hey, Mary. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Linda. Hey, Thomas. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Like I said, I may have to stop and take a few deep breaths here and there because I'm trying to get through this one. I'm having trouble getting air in. Like, it feels like it's labored for me to get the air in. So I'm trying to, like I was telling Linda a second ago before we came out, do you know how you feel like if something like jumps out and scares you or something, and it's like your heart starts, or you get scared in some way, like when you're nearly in a car accident, or you have a little fender bender, or the cops get behind you or whatever, and your heart starts beating out of your chest, and you have trouble breathing and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm having right now. So, yep, my son's home. He's home, so we'll see how I get through this, but we're going to get through it. I've got too much stuff to show you not to get through it. So yes, I'm not feeling well right now, but that's okay. We're still going to do it, right? Power through, power through. And I feel like it's almost like I'm coughing a lot. It's like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It's like I don't have anything in my throat, but it's like I feel the need to cough. I don't know what that is, but whatever. I'm not here to sit here and complain and whine to you guys. I was just letting you know if I stop for a second, start taking deep breaths, it's nothing about y'all. It's just I'm trying to get air in. I feel like I've run a race today and I haven't done anything active. So, and I'm very shaky. Okay. But anyway, we're going to do this. So, whew, yeah, he's home. Everything's okay with that. Like I said, worst case scenario, if I have to get to the hospital and whatever, he can drive me, even though he's not supposed to be driving because he doesn't have a license. But that's okay. We're going to make him drive anyway. What's the worst that could happen? So, all right. So, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and get started while everybody's kind of coming in. I'm just going to go ahead and get started because, oh, and I'm not going to do a recap today because I just don't feel like staying on for that amount of time. So please forgive me for that as well. So if you're watching later on replay and you see something you're interested in, just send me a message or leave a comment below this and I'll get it and I can let you know if it's still available. So that being said, let's get started. Okay. See, I'm out of breath just saying that stuff. It's crazy. I'm going crazy, y'all. Let's just start with these. They're right here. So, but y'all chat. Y'all chat. Don't feel like you can't chat over there because I love seeing what y'all have to say. So, still have fun, please. Okay. So first up, I do not need a rattlesnake dinner. That would probably be the end of me, Thomas. First up, I have this little pair of flip-flops that are cloisonne, and they have like a little string over them. So you could hang them somewhere on a tree or somewhere else, wherever you want to hang them, over something else. And it's going to be a $6 start. And it's these cute little cloisonne flip-flops. I wear flip-flops year round. So when I saw these, I was like, those are precious. There's the back of them. I know Thomas and his snakes. Oh, I have a tape measure here, y'all. I can't believe it. I have a tape measure. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. They are, oh, about two inches. So I'll give it another second, then we're going to pass on those because I'm going to go super fast today. So little cloisonne flip-flops. We're going to pass on those. Okay. Next, I have, I was trying to go by my list, but I can't find my stuff. Hold on. Let me mark things off as I go so I don't forget anything. I have a couple of bags of buttons here for crafting or sewing or whatever you want to do with them. I'm going to start them at $4 a bag. $4 a bag. Choice of. Here is the first bag. And they are vintage buttons. They're not antique, I don't think. There may be a few antique in there, but they're vintage. You got some metal ones in there. You got all different colors and shapes and styles. So that's the first bag. That's bag A. I'll show you the other side of it so you can kind of see. There's some hands in there. So, no, Mary, I don't go to the doctor. This is bag B. Oh, got to drop them, y'all. So you got some sunflower ones in there. You got this is probably, I would say, probably nearly 3 pounds of buttons. All right. So I'm just going to let y'all count it down in the chat. Going once, going twice sold. So Thomas, you wanted bag A for $4? That was bag A. And so if Thomas doesn't want them, bag B is still available with the sunflower buttons. There's some metal ones in here too. It's just a variety of buttons. That's bag B. You want both of them, Thomas? All right. I'll set them down here. I know I'm making a lot of noise with those. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next. I got this little anchor hocking glass in that dark green, you know, 1970s kind of green, late 60s, early 70s. Little candy dish. It's the double handle. And let's start this one. Where did I write this? It's $6. $6 start for the little anchor hocking candy dish. No chips or cracks. It's in good condition. Try to show you the handles. They look like ears kind of on the side. Let me give you a quick measurement because it's small. Without the handles, just the bowl itself is 5 1/4 inches across. It's a fun little vintage dish. Good for Christmas coming up because you could put, you know, a red candle in there or a silver candle and put some little ornaments around there. That would be cute. But if there's no interest, we're going to pass on that one. To the side. Next, I have this little wine thermometer. I'll do a couple of Christmas things when I'm done with this one because I mixed them. I did vintage and Christmas. So this is glass. It needs a good washing. It's been sitting up on my shelf. Let's start this at $8. So it's got the glass holder that it sits in and this glass tube that holds your wine thermometer. So it's got a little metal grapes up on top, and then it's got a little, what do you call somebody that does wine? I don't even know. Whatever you call those people. Little figure on there. He is some kind of metal. I don't think he's pewter. I don't know what he is. But it's a cute little setup if you like wine or if you know somebody that likes to drink wine. It'd be a nice little gift for somebody at Christmas. I've never found this before. This is the only one I've ever seen, so I think it's kind of cool. I need a ghost helper, yeah. It's got the temperature in my room right now. Oh, it's in Celsius. So you got to be smart and know Celsius and Fahrenheit, right? All right, if there's no interest in that, we're going to pass on it. And then let's do a couple of Christmas things. So let me turn my page to where I've got Christmas stuff. Okay, so first up, I've got this little, it's just like a little standing thing. It's like on a block. It'll be a $6 start, and it's the little reindeer. Well, he's got a stocking with candy canes in it, and it's got a little Merry Christmas tag on it. It's really cute. So that's thick piece. So you can just stand it up on the counter or on a shelf or anywhere you want to put it in a window. It's just a cute little deer. I'm going to give you a measurement on him. He is about 5 3/4 inches tall. Ow. 5 3/4 inches. All right, if there's no interest in him, we're going to pass on that. Set him to the side. And then next up, I have this vintage ornament. It'll be, let me see where I wrote it down. This is going to be a $15 start, and I'll show you why. So this is a bottle brush tree on top of a vintage ornament on top of a tart, like one of the little metal tart tins. And then you got this bracelet on here that I just barely tacked on there with a tiny little bit of low temperature glue. So after Christmas is over, you can take this off and actually wear this bracelet. That's why I didn't affix it any stronger than what I did, so you could actually take the bracelet off and wear it if you wanted to. No, you're not coming in, Kiki. I'm busy, baby. So just a fun little piece. Did you hear Kiki? She's crying at the door wanting to come in. So this is 9 1/2 inches tall. So the bracelet's worth the $15, if nothing else. It's a beautiful bracelet. Look at that. It's got all the different stones in there. Got a pink one, then like a clear, and then like the almost like a moonstone blue, and then the rhinestone, and like an emerald kind of thing, and then the pink, and then like a pearl kind of thing, and then like an emerald kind of thing, and then another clear on that antique gold. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We'll pass on that. I'm trying to go fast, y'all. All right, let's do one more Christmas thing, and then we'll go back to vintage. So this will be a $10 start, And it is a reindeer on a tart. I call it my tart reindeer. So you got the reindeer with a little vintage bell, like glitter bell, some greenery, and then like this is like a little vintage style light bulb, like for your Christmas lights. It's got a little tree in there, and it sits on top of the little tart. Really cute little piece with the reindeers. Well, thank you, Thomas. Let me give you a measurement. Okay, Kiki, I hear you, but you're not going to come in here right now, sweetie. It's 7 inches tall. And see, Mary at 11. I appreciate it, guys. Hey, Karen. Thomas in at 12. Kiki, no. Go find something to do. She can't stand when I close myself in this room and she can't get in. She thinks that she needs to be in here with me all the time. And she usually is. I know, Linda. But, Mama, I want to come in there with you. She won't leave me alone. She's ignored me most of the day till I come in here and shut the door. Now she wants me. And Mary's in at 15. Thank you, Mary. And Thomas, you're out. Thanks for letting me know, and thanks for the bids. I appreciate it so much. Going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Mary. Y'all, I'm sorry she's acting like that. I know that's irritating. No, you're not coming in right now. No, ma'am. Okay, let's go back and do a few more vintage things, and we'll go back over to Christmas. I nearly said Valentine's Day. Okay, this, I guess it's for Halloween, and I know it's too close to Halloween, but I thought it'd be cute for fall as well. I picked this piece up, and I didn't have it out here to show, but it's kind of folk arty, kind of rustic looking. Let me see where I wrote this down. It'll be an $8 start, and it's like this garland. It's got the crows. It's got that cat. That cat's missing one of his little eyes. I didn't even see that. And the crows, and it's got the pumpkins on it. And then they rag tied these little pieces of fabric on there, and it's got this twisted metal that it's on. I thought that was really fun. And the crows have got little metal legs and feet that match the wire. I don't know how big this is, but I was like, I would leave that up for fall anyway. It's kind of shabby chic looking to me. All right. Let's see if I can measure it. Let's see. It is about 32 inches. So that's 2 feet and 8 inches long. And I'm getting it caught on myself. But I thought that was really cute. The little rag ties. And really, I guess if you wanted to, you could take these little things off. They're just tied on. You could take those off and put different decorations year round and like hang it in your window. That would be big enough to go across like some people's kitchen windows anyway. But I thought that would be really cute. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We're going to pass on that. I'll set it to the side somewhere over here. Okay. And then I have these little ornaments, these little Christmas ornaments, which I didn't realize these were so collectible, but I guess they are. I'm going to start them at $8 each choice of. I know they're selling for about double that online right now, but we're going to start them for 8 each choice of. Now, I don't need to bring the ghost in. So the first one, they're little kitten, like faux fur kittens. So your first choice is the little gray and white. Speaking of cats, the little gray and white faux fur. He's got his little scarf on. Isn't that adorable? So that is the first one. So it's gray and white. The second one is just pure white. And they do sit flat. If you didn't want to hang them, you could cut the little hanger off and just set them somewhere to set them flat. But this one's got blue eyes and this one had green eyes. Hey, Sleeping Bee. They are right under 3 inches tall and right under 3 inches long. So you got the gray and white with green eyes or the white one with blue eyes. I'll show you the bottoms of them. But if there's no interest, we'll pass on those. Let me sit those over here. Y'all sit over here. Y'all are quiet. So you're not like Kiki. Y'all are quiet. And then just leave the $8 start up. That'll make it easier on us. I'm going to put these two together because I think they need to stay together. It's a pair of owls that have real feathers on them. Big fluffy feathered owls. So you get both for the $8 start. And let me give you a measurement on them. They're pretty good size. Ooh, they're so fluffy, I'm having trouble measuring. It looks like they're about 5.5 inches tall and about 6 to 6.25 inches long. And look at all those feathers. Snow owls, okay. Snow owls. That makes sense. So there's the back of one. Here's the front of one, so you can kind of see what they look like. But I thought those were fun with all the real feathers on there. I don't know who made them. I didn't. All right, if there's no interest in the owls, we're going to pass on those. Let me set those over here. Y'all go right there. Okay, back to some vintage stuff, and then we'll come back to Christmas again. And let me mark these off so I don't forget. Okay. I have a set of 4 of these vintage 1970s, 60s, whatever you want to call it, insulated tumblers. They still have the sticker on them. Oh, thanks, Joanne. Hey, Margot. I'm painting it black. I know, really. These insulated tumblers, they still have their sticker on them. These were never used. These are like new old stock. But you get 4 of them. Look how bright and shiny white they are on the inside. We had this kind growing up. Hey, Eileen. We had this kind growing up. But, you know, by the time we'd used them and put tea and everything, they're kind of stained a little brown on the inside. But these are brand new and shiny. And let me see where I wrote them down at. All 4, the set of 4 will be at $8 start. And I'll show you these right here. There we go. Kind of got stuck together. They still have their little price stickers on them. Look. at the Pick and Save. This one's sticker fell off. Hey, Kathy. So you get all 4 starting at $8. And like I said, they are brand new. They've never been used. And they get that texturing. I know y'all remember this kind growing up because we had these, I know. The idea of size. So they're almost like a coffee cup size, but no handle. Coffee cuppy. I'll give it a quick measure, and if there's no interest, we're going to move on. It is 3.5 inches tall. So 3.5 inches tall. All right, we're passing. We're passing. Okay. Yeah, you could put sleep. I didn't think about that, Joanne, because they are insulated. All right. Let me see. Let's do this piece of glass. Did I even write this down? Okay. I don't know who the maker was of this, but it reminds me of Bischoff glass, the vintage mid-century glass Bischoff. It's a pinched vase in like the turquoise kind of color. And I'm going to start it at $12. Definitely from the 50s. It's got a little bit of bubbling in the glass, a little bit. But look how it's pinched. I love that. And then it's pulled at the top. Let me do a measurement on it. It is 7 inches tall. I love that pinched design with the pull. I think that's really cool. So if you like 1950s mid-century glass, then this is a good piece for you. Like I said, I feel like it's Bischoff, but I can't say 100%. I couldn't find this exact one, but it's very, it reminds me a lot of Bischoff glass. Because this is the kind of the color they used. They did the pinching and they did the pull. I just couldn't find this one that's kind of squared off looking. They had one that's more round looking. Okay, we're going to pass on that. And I'm going to take a drink really quick. Okay, this is going to be an $8 start. And it's turquoise, like a light turquoise colored glass. It's more turquoise than the last piece. The last piece is almost got more blue in it. It's more like an ice blue, I guess. This is more turquoise. It's got more green in it. $8 start. And it is this 3-footed dish with hobnail and texturing. You can see little hobnails on it right there. And it's got the little 3 feet on it. Cute little dish. Not very big, but it'd be a cute little nut dish or candy dish. Or to put one of those big pillar candles in would be cute. It measures a little over 6.5, not quite 6 3/4. It is very mermaidy. Very mermaidy. It's got a few water spots on it from where I washed it earlier, but no chips or cracks. No, ma'am, you're not coming in. We've already had this discussion. No, ma'am. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on that. She's going to drive me crazy, y'all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, next up will be a $14 start. And it is these Karoff, Karoff Again, from the 50s, 1950s, and they're called sea servers. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of them. So they're like a melamine kind of material, and it's like a marbled. It's a seashell with this little part right here. So it was made for like if you had like shrimp, like cocktail shrimp or whatever, with your little cocktail sauce, to serve these things back in the 50s because it was so fancy. And I know 2 of these go for like 20 something dollars. So you're getting an excellent deal. I know Mary's just checking on me. She probably is. She's probably like, Mom, I know you didn't feel good, so I'm going to come check on you. It's got that little embossed seashell design around the outside. But I thought this would be fun, especially if you're going to be entertaining for the holidays for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you're going to have something like that, like some shrimp or something. It would be fun to have these sitting out on your table if you like to do kind of the vintage style. You can put your little shrimp in there and your little cocktail sauce for people, and they could just pick it up. Or it would be cute if you want to put them out on a vanity or something and separate out like earrings and brooches and necklaces and that kind of thing. And just kind of have them sitting out, you know, on your bathroom vanity or something. But it is kind of a coral color. I know it's not showing too good on here with my lighting, but it is a coral and white kind of marbled coloration. See, I feel like I'm choking. Okay, it is 6 inches. 6 inches. All right, we're passing on those. Okay. Thank you. Keep me on track, please. As y'all know, I'm having trouble. Okay, I got that set down. I know that was loud. I apologize. Okay, let's do. I had $4 start, $4, and it is this vintage, dusty Tupperware with spout lid. Little Tupperware pouring, I guess for dressing, and it's got the little spout lid. Now there is a little crack right there in the front of the lid. Now I don't know if that's going to affect it or not, but I just wanted to point that out. But $4, and I don't know how much it holds. It doesn't say on here, but it's number, I think it says 640-4, I think. Yeah, I'm having trouble breathing. And I see Thomas in for that one. Thomas is going to make some Italian dressing and put it in there. Thomas, do you make your own dressing? I bet he does. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Mr. Thomas for $4. Thank you and congratulations. We set it down here. Okay. Next. I'm sorry. I don't mean to not talk to y'all too much, but I'm just trying to do this the best I can here. Now, this needs a good scrubbing. I picked this up and I didn't wash it when I brought it home, but it needs a good scrubbing. But there's 2 of them. I don't know how at 2 different sales I got the same thing but didn't get the accompanying piece. But anyway, you're going to get both of them for the same price. $4 for both, starting bid. And it is the Tupperware, vintage Tupperware shakers. But I got 2 peppers and 1 top. I don't know how I do these things. So I guess originally it was that turquoise color, but it's been yellowed over time, so it's more like a green color now. But you get both of them for the one money. So I'm just putting it in there. I figured it'd be cute to craft with, or you can use them. But they both say pepper. This one, the pepper's kind of faded off of, but that one still says pepper pretty good. So essentially, I'm selling this one. I'm throwing this one in for free in case somebody wants to use it for something. What I would do is if I was going to use it in my kitchen, I would put pepper in this one, and I would put salt in this one, just turn it backwards where you couldn't see the pepper, and use it for like an open salt next to my stove. No, ma'am. I'm going to have to let her in here in a minute. She's going to drive us crazy. All right, we're going to pass on that. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me open the door and let her in. And then she's going to drive me crazy in here. All right, ma'am, I'm coming. Where are you at? Did you leave after I got up? Probably. Come on. I don't know why you want to come in here so bad. But come on in here if you want to. All right. Maybe she's happy now. Maybe she's happy. Probably not, but we can hope, right? Okay, let's do a couple more Christmas things. Where did I put that? I'm losing it, y'all. Losing it. Okay. No, I'm not going to hold you. I'm busy right now. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to be patient. I know that's not in your vocabulary, but you're going to have to be. Okay. So this is going to be a $15 start. It's one of my crafted things. Now, this is a very, 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 very old knee hugger. And he's got some damage to him. But I wanted to use him because I didn't want him just to be thrown away. Even though he's got some damage, I was like, he's still cute, right? So he's on this little bell, this little vintage, just plastic, red bell. As you can see, he's got some damage to him. But that's why I used him to craft with. And then I've got 3 vintage ornaments. Got an indent ornament, and these 2, they're vintage. But I thought that was really cute. There's no bell on the inside. It's just, you know, it's just for decoration. And it's got the vintage, like, poinsettia up there on top. So let me give you a measurement. So you can set it somewhere. You can hang it by the little hanger thing if you want to. The hanger all the way down is 8.5 inches. Without the hanger, just the bell part with the elf is about 6.5 inches. So going once, going twice, and sold. The phone's going off. To Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Let me set that over here for you. No, ma'am. You need to walk away. Walk away. Go on. I love you, but you're in the way right now. Okay. Next, let's do this guy right here. My other elf thing I did. So this is my elf in the tobacco tin. He's going to be a $20 start. I priced it according to pretty much what I had to put into it more than anything. So the more vintage stuff I had to put into it, I was trying to price accordingly. So I'm trying not to rake all over the coals, but cover the cost of my stuff. So $20 start, and it is one of the vintage knee hugger elves with a little bottle brush tree, these little candy things, and the little velvet tobacco tin. And it does set up. Hopefully y'all saw my little 1 minute long preview kind of thing of this stuff. It does set up by itself. I tried to make sure I had it sitting there when I was putting it together so it wasn't top heavy and falling over. Super cute. I'll give you a measurement. Let's see. With the elf's head, this one measures about 9.25 inches tall. Hey, cuz, how's it going? About 9.25 inches tall. Let's see,
Joanne want to
Tammy.
go in? Yeah.
We'll wait on Joanne.
He's happy,
She
Linda.
probably,
He's happy because
Yeah.
he ate all that sugar that's sitting there next to him, so he's on a sugar high.
she probably thought that I just put in that amount, but yeah.
Oh, Joanne, yeah, Linda's in, or Tammy is in. Why would I say Linda? Tammy is in at 20. I know Linda's not because I know Linda doesn't want any more Christmas stuff in the house. But Tammy loves Christmas, so. I love I love getting the messages from the peanut gallery over there with Linda. Exactly, Eileen. Never too much Christmas. Hey, Trisha. So going once, going twice, and sold. To Joanne. Congratulations and thank you. And Tammy, I can't believe you went out, honey. I'm just messing with you.
You should have seen the look Linda was giving me.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I don't have to see it. I know. She was already counting down as soon as Joanne put the bid in. She was trying to count it down before you had a chance to do anything. Do you see that?
No.
Yeah. If you go up there under a classic old soul, she's got G1. I was like, well, yeah, look at her. She's trying. Okay. All right, let's do one more Christmas thing, then we'll go back to other stuff. Let's do the Christmas book planter, if I can pick it up. Okay. So this will be a $30 start, 30. And it is one of the ceramic planters that's shaped like a book, like an open book. And then I added some vintage Christmas stuff to it. So you got the Season's Greetings open book with little winter design in there. And then you got an indent ornament there, and then you got a striped ornament there with a vintage Santa holding a little bottle brush tree, and then you got another bottle brush tree, and then you got like a spray in the back. So $30 start, and I'll give you the measurements on it. So with the spray, it measures 13 inches. Without that, it measures about 11 and a half, not quite 12. Yeah, I picked this up a long time ago, and I held on to it because I knew I wanted to do something with it. And so I was like, I'm going to do like a little assemblage in it. And I've never found a Christmas open book. Usually I find like the Bible ones, you know what I mean? Like ones that people sent to the hospital when somebody was sick or whatever, sent to their home when they were recovering from an illness or a loss or something like that. That's the Bible. I've never seen a Christmas one before. This is the first one I've ever seen. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Joanne. Thank you. Well, y'all, it's like I do these and it's kind of a labor of love for me because I know some of these on Etsy, they go crazy. You know that. If y'all have looked on Etsy, you know how much those things go for. But like I said in my little video, I'm not sleeping anyway, so I might as well get up and do something with my hands and try to, keep my mind off of things. So that's what I do. I get up and start doing stuff like this. But thank you. Okay, let's do some more vintage. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do some more vintage and then we'll go back to Christmas again. Are you okay up there? Are you going to fall? You don't need to be up there. You're going to fall. You're making me very nervous. Okay, we're having another cat break, y'all. Because she had to come say hello, apparently. You going to say hi to everybody? Okay, you can't do that. That's not a good place for you to be. Now, I got up and let her in because she was crying at the door the entire time, driving me crazy. She's a mess, y'all. She is a mess. Okay. Next up, I'll try to show you this and hold her at the same time. This could be interesting. It's going to be a 30 start. And it's a vintage Fenton custard poppy basket. Poppy is the pattern. And it does glow. It glows like crazy. Beautiful piece of Fenton. I love the pinched edges on there, like the ruffly thing. Let's see. My daughter was in middle school, and she's now going to be 21 in December. So that's how old she is. So that was in middle school. She was what? That was probably the 5th grade. So that would have made her about 11. So she's 10. She should be about 10 or 11 years old now. Now it's the yellow, kind of the buttery yellow color. I know it's hard to see on here. It's like a buttery yellow color, but it glows. I'm going to try to show you this glow and hold her at the same time, which should be quite interesting. She just looks young because she's so fat. I don't know if it's going to show on here or not, but it glows just like bright, bright, bright green. Probably with my lights on, you're not going to be able to see it too much. But it has, let's see if I can get it from inside. No, it's still not going to do it, is it? You can kind of see it on the edge a little bit when I do it like that. But it's a bright, bright, bright green when I put the light on there. You can kind of see on the back side when I do it because the light's not hitting that. And it's a big one. Let's see. Let's see how big she is. I know, girl. You are just wanting attention today. It looks like it's about 10 inches tall. Yeah, she used to be very, very mean. And now she's just fat and happy. Well, she can still be mean at times, but most of the time she's fat and happy. So this reminds me of that, what am I trying to say on the Fenton? When they mix the pink with the yellow. Tammy, what's it called? My brain is not working today, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Burmese.
Yes, Burmese. I was trying to say python. Reminds me of the python glass. The Burmese, but it doesn't have the pink. So it's that same custard, that same color of custard that's in the Burmese Fenton. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We'll set it to the side. You're going to have to get down. I'm sorry, sweetie, but I can't do this with you. I'm sorry. I know. I know you want to be a part of everything, and we love you. We really love you, but you're kind of in the way right now. I know. Go in there and find something to eat. I've got to put you outside and you can chase something. There you go. Okay. All right. She likes to hang out. No, we're not going to do that crying thing
Hold
again.
on,
It's
hold
not.
on just a minute. I've got to, hold on.
What? What's wrong? We're holding. We're holding, y'all. No, she's a sweet cat. She's since she's gotten older, because before that she would growl at me when I was feeding her when she was a kitten.
Okay, we're fine now.
Okay.
It was me. I had to go do
She
something.
would literally try to eat me. So, all right, we're good now. All right, next up is the $12, $12 start, and it's a Belgium Castell piece. All of their pieces that they did, they're from the mid-century, most of them, and they're all hand painted. They were all hand painted. They were not mass produced. They were all hand painted, but just a beautiful double-handled vase with deer, and they made it to look kind of like wood grain. And this is all like set inside, that scroll work is set inside of the piece. But they made all of this look like wood grain, and then they put the gold in there, and they got these hand painted deer on there, which I just love. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Let me show you the back of it. There's the back. They didn't do the gold and the scroll work on the back, but they continued the gold around the band at the top, so it's like a thick band of gold and a thin band of gold. And then you got the embossing there as well. Hey, Angela. Yep, deer. And it is marked Belgium on the bottom. And it has somebody taped I guess the foil sticker was coming off of it, so somebody put a piece of tape on there to retain it. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Let me see how big it is. It is 7.5 inches, it looks like. 7.5 inches tall. So going once, going twice, and sold to Joanne. Good pickup, girl. That's a really good one. Congratulations. Thank you. That's a good one. Good one. Good one. Oh, thanks, Joanne. It's a struggle bus here. It is a struggle bus here. For free? I don't know. Everything in my house is going to be free soon. Let's see. This is going to be a $20 start, 20. And I knocked the price down on it because, like I said, I am trying to get rid of stuff. But these go for at least double, if not more. Yeah, that is a keeper. It's beautiful. So this is an antique piece of Fenton. And the Persian medallion and a marigold Persian medallion. And they made this the year after. This was the first year it was made. They made this the year after, and it was a rose bowl. The first year they made this, which was this one, had the square top on it. The year after, they did the round top. instead of it being squared off like that. It was still sawtooth, but they did the round top. When it was the round top, it was a rose bowl. This one is the hair receiver. That was the first year they made this design. So they took the same design and changed the square top to a round top design and called it a rose bowl. Now, some people still call this the rose bowl. You can call it either one. You can use it as a rose bowl. But this was the first year it was made. And it was in the 20s, early 20s. So it is an antique. Excellent condition. No chips or cracks in it. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And like I said, if you go online, look these up, these are going for about $45 to $60. But I love it. I think it's beautiful. Which I had to do a little bit of research into it because I had seen the round top on it, but I'd never seen the square, and it confused me. So that's why I started looking it up and trying to figure out. And that's what I learned, that the square was the first year they'd made this. So it's held up pretty well. Let me give you a measurement. And $20 for a piece of fitting that's not an antique is an amazing deal. Let's see. This one is 3.5 inches tall. And width-wise, it's about 4.5 inches. All right, we're going to pass on that one. Let me set it with the other piece of fitting over there. Okay. Let's do one more piece of this stuff, and then we'll go back to the other. All right, this piece I'm selling just as the picture. It does have the frame, but the frame has got some damage to it. It is the original frame, but like I said, it is damaged, so therefore I'm just selling it for the picture inside. You can repair the frame. You can do something to it if you want to. I personally would display it like this because it doesn't bother me, but some of you it might. So let me see where I have it written. Okay, so it's going to be a $10 start. And this is a litho from 1918. And it is not a repop. This is original watercolor litho from 1918. And it is a guest sign to hang in your house. Like I said, this is the original frame, but I want to show you at the top where it was cracked right there. Not selling for the frame. I'm selling for the picture inside. And it says, "Welcome guest. Hello guest and howdy do. This small room belongs to you. In our house and all that's in it, make yourself at home each minute. If the temperature displeases, take a couple of our breezes. And if that should chill you later, sit up on our radiator. If a hungry pang is twitching, make a raid upon our kitchen. Help yourself to book and blotter, easy chair or teeter-totter. All is yours that you like best. You're at home now. Welcome guests." And there's where it's got the date on it. P.F. Volan Company, Chicago, 1918. And just look at the artwork on there. It's got the birds. With the flowers at the bottom. It's an amazing piece. Amazing. So going once, going twice, and sold to Tammy Renee. Congratulations. This is a great one. And the backing, just so you know, the backing has started coming off of, which you know how those old antique pictures are at the top right there, but you could probably figure out some way to glue that back if you wanted to, but the rest of it is still attached. So I probably ripped it to see if there was any money down in there. You know how that is. One person says something about people putting money in backs of pictures and then Everybody started ripping the backs off of old pictures. Okay. Let's do another Christmas. I keep forgetting about Christmas over here, y'all. Okay. Let's do him. He is going to be a $15 start. And he is a vintage sleigh. It was a flocked sleigh, but the flocking is not great. So on one side it is glittered. The other side is still flocked. So that's up to you how you want to display. But it's a vintage Santa inside with a bottle brush tree. He's got his little whip going, yeah. There's a vintage little elf right there that's flocked. And then these are the vintage bells that are all around the tree. Oh, and there's like a little vintage sequined ice skate right there on the back. That the little bells go all the way around the tree. Some are green, some are silver, some are gold, some are red. Just a fun little Christmas assemblage. Let's see here. And it measures 10.5 inches tall and about 8 inches long. Oh, and then there's some tacky vintage Christmas plastic holly in there as well. I know people call it tacky, but I love it. I like the tacky plastic. So Joanne is in at 15. Ho, 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 ho. And y'all know, like I said, I've got more than $15 in this, but again, labor of love keeps me doing something, keeps my mind off of everything else in the middle of the night. So if I can pass them on and they get a good home, if I can adopt them out to people that'll enjoy them, I'm happy. So I appreciate you guys.
Tell Thomas either go up or
Thomas, Joanne's already in at 15, sweetheart. Sorry. Just give it a minute. Let Thomas get called out. He may have slow internet tonight. Thomas, paging Thomas. Paging Mr. Thomas. Come in, Thomas. There you go. Just put it in the chat. Maybe he'll see it. All right, I'm going to set it down because I can't hold things for that long. Y'all can figure that out. Now he may have got pulled away. We'll give him a second. If not, we're just going to count it down. Okay, Thomas is out. Awesome. Going once, going twice, and sold to Joanne. Thanks, Thomas, for letting me know. And thank you, Joanne. I hope you enjoy it. All right. Next, this is not old, but hold on, I got it wrapped up down here. Not old, but it's made to look old, so that's why I have included it in the sale. Because I love it. It's going to be a $16 start, 1/6. And it is the reindeer with bottle brush tree head, I guess. So you got the little reindeer down here, and you got this tall bottle brush tree at the top, and you can hang it like an ornament, or you can set it down on something. It does sit flat. It's almost like a little mug with the hat. And I see Eileen in at 16. And I'll give you a measurement on it. It is 6.5 inches, well, a little over 6.5, nearly 6 3/4 inches tall. All right, going once, going twice, and sold to Eileen. Congratulations and thank you. And thank you, Tammy Renee. Let me set that there. Don't lose it. Okay, let's do a couple more vendors and I'll go back to Christmas again. Now, this is dusty. This is dusty. It has been over there on my shelf. In fact, it was out on my garage shelf before I moved everything in here, and I did not wash it, and I should have. I'm sorry. Let me try to wipe some of the dust off of it. My stars. That's one thing I liked about moving everything in here, because things get so dusty out in that garage. Okay. Well, I got the majority of the dust off. The dust is free, y'all. The dust is free. So, let's see where I wrote it, though. Where are you? Okay, $12 start. $12. And it is a covered cheese plate, but it's so kitschy and cute. It's just adorable. Look at this guy. His little mouse with his overalls sitting up there nibbling his cheese. And as you see, the lid, it looks like a block of cheese. And then you have your cheese plate. No chips or cracks. It's in good condition. Super adorable. Show you the back of him. His little tail sticking out of his overalls back there. I think he's so funny. So funny. Let's see. It measures about 5 3/4 inches, it looks like. And the plate is not quite 8 inches wide across. Which, again, super fun if you're going to have any time of the year, really. If you're going to have a nice round block of cheese. Or even if you want to do little cubes and put it down there. Cute little piece. So cute. And I see Thomas in at 12. Thank you, Thomas. Hey, Sandra. So we're going to start counting it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold. To Thomas. Let's set it over here because I'm running out of space over here. Let's set it right there. Thank you, Thomas. Okay. Again, this was in the garage, so let me try to wipe it down a little bit. This is a refillable set of candles, taper candles, with their original, it's in its original package, and I don't think this was ever used. They have the candlesticks in there too. It's made by Olympian Permanent Candles is the name of it. Olympian Permanent Candles, which I'm going to show you because it's got the lid, you know, it's got the plastic on it. I'm going to take the plastic off so I can show you. So let me set that to the side. So here are the...
Did you say how much? I'm sorry.
I didn't. $12 start. So you get 2 of these candles. See, the wick's never even been lit on them. So you get the 2 big taper candles. These are like 12-inch candles. So you get both of those in the set. And then you get the candlesticks, little metal mid-century candlesticks to hold them. So it's just a cool set. So you just use like regular, like, I guess regular fluid like you'd put in a lighter or whatever. And these little tubes go down in there, I guess, to feed it. So those are in there as well. So you get the whole setup. And I'll put one of the candles in there so you can see what it looks like. So it was made just for these candles, but you could use them with regular tapers as well if you didn't want to light your refillables. And if I can get it out of there. There we go. Very snug. I just thought that was interesting. I've never seen one of these before. I've gotten the ones before, like the, I guess these are kind of like the church candles, you know, that they put the fluid in and light them. But for your home use. All right, so we're going to pass on those. Okay. Let me set it to the side. Let's do another Christmas item then. I try to bounce back and forth, but I forget sometimes. Y'all just remind me. Okay. Next up, let's do this guy right here. Now, this piece was a little music box. And the angels turn in there. If it's sitting down, I guess. When I'm holding it, they don't want to turn. But it also has a light in it. Now, the light that was in it was no longer working. The wiring had been ripped apart or something. I guess somebody dropped it. I don't know. So I put some fairy lights in there. I ran fairy lights to it. It'll be a $10 start. Let me turn the lights on. And I put the fairy lights in the battery compartment. So you can just open the battery compartment and turn your lights on in it. So you have the little rotating, like I said, they're supposed to rotate, but I'm holding it. Angels in the little globe. And then when you open the little battery compartment, you can do flashing lights, you can do slow flashing, or you can do solid. So I put the ones in that you could do any of those with. And I ran the lights through, up and through the light post, so it lights the light post up too, and it lights the top up. And then there's this little button on the bottom. You can click it off. And it's just like a little slide thing on the bottom. You know, the old battery compartments from way back in the day. I'll show you. See? The little slide button. Now, see, this is not going to work anymore because I had to pull the wiring out and put new lights in it. So the little lights, they're like the little, you can replace the batteries in them, so you never have to remove the lights, hopefully, until the bulbs burn out. But they're LED, so they should last a really long time. But it's just the little watch battery, like the little disc batteries that go in there. But I'm sure it'll last you probably at least a couple of Christmases before you have to do anything with it. So I see Cuz is in for $10. So going once, going twice, and sold to Cuz Christy. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations. I love that piece. That's one of my favorites, probably, just because of the angels in it. Okay. Let's do this Christmas one. All right, guys. So this one, it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to start at 40. I put a lot into this one. A lot into this one. So let me show it to you. So this is an old chandelier. It does work. I put new bulbs in it, so it does work. And I tested it. But it is a mid-century pink and turquoise chandelier. So you got the pinks and the turquoise colored with the pink trees. There's a little spray on the back with the ice branches. You got a mercury glass ornament on the front. See if I can show you the back really quick. There's the back of it. As I said, all the lights do work. I put brand new bulbs in and tested it, and they all work. So this one's got a lot in it. I put a lot into this one. And as you know, if you've looked any of these up, this would go for easily over $100 on Etsy or one of those places. But like I said, I'm trying to keep them affordable so somebody could enjoy them if they wanted to. But it is fantastic. If you like that mid-century 1950s pink and turquoise, it's beautiful. It's perfect. And I'll give you a measurement on it. So this one measures 1 foot wide and 1 foot tall. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, Pamela. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Christy. Yeah, hold on. Let me do that for you. Let me see if I can get turned around here to where there's a plug. I don't need to turn my back on you, but the closest plug I have is right here. Okay. Let me see if I can get out of the way where you can see it. Can you see it? That's as long. That's as far as I can go with the plug that it is. Can you see it from there though? They all work beautifully. Nice soft glow. And it is a vintage chandelier. I got like a bunch of these several years ago, and I kept some to do some crafting with. And I see Joanne in at 40. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice. And sold. Congratulations. I'm so glad this got adopted. I'm so glad. I love that one. I'm glad somebody gave you a home. Yay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yep, it's a one of a kind. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's a one of a kind. Okay. Yay, I'm so glad. Hey, Lynn. All right, so this is going to be an $8 start. $8 start. And this is vintage. I didn't do anything to this. This is the way they come. That's one of those, there's no need to mess with it. I like the way it is. I'm not messing with it. So it is a flocked candle holder with the fantastic trashy plastic on there for Christmas. So it's red flocking, a little faded, you know, over time it gets faded. But it's got that wonderful, trashy, fantastic plastic Christmas greenery on the bottom. And you can just set, like, I wouldn't use a real candle, of course, But I would get one of those flameless candles, you know, from Dollar Tree or wherever, and put it down in there. Or you could put some Christmas balls, you could put some tinsel, whatever you want to do with it. This is just one of those things I had to save when I saw it, because I was like, somebody out there needs this in their life. Hey, Bonnie. So there's a lot you could do with it. Let's see. It is 5.5 inches tall. And somebody needs to buy it, because if you don't, I'm probably going to craft with it. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's good for its age. It's just I'll end up doing something, because I can't have it just sitting around here doing nothing if nobody wants it. Somebody adopt it. If you don't get adopted, I'm going to have to do something with you. I don't know what yet, but I'll figure out something, I guess. All right, no interest. We're going to pass on that. And you'll see it again soon. Oh, no, Linda. Linda's going to save me. Yay, Linda. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Linda. Thank you, Linda. Good. I don't have to do anything to you. I'm so happy. I was going to have to do something to you if somebody didn't get you. All right, guys. I picked these up because I thought, you know, with your little ones coming for Christmas and, you know, for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, it would be a fun little project for you to do with them. I'm doing these for a flat $6 each. I have 2 available. And it's called Growing Tree or Blooming Christmas Tree. Blooming Christmas Tree. So it's still new in the package. Makes 1. And it says, spread out tree branches and assemble tree. Position tree in the center of the base. Decorate it with a star and garland. Pour the liquid into the tree base and watch it grow. The tree will begin to grow within 1 to 2 hours, and it takes 12 hours to complete. So I think these are fantastic because it's something to do to keep the little ones busy while you're trying to do stuff, or for you to do. I would do it myself. So see, it kind of blooms out like that, and you decorate it. So I just thought it'd be a fun little craft for y'all to do, or for the little ones to do. And again, if nobody picks it up, I'll probably end up doing it myself in the middle of the night when I'm not sleeping again. All right, if there's no interest in these, that's okay. We'll put these to the side. Yeah, it's better than a chia pet. It's a Christmas tree pet. What do you do with the glitter? I guess you just put it on the tree. Okay, I'll look at it later. I get involved in things and, you know. Okay. These are going to be an $8 start choice of, $8 start choice of, oh, well, I said 10, but I said 8, so we're going to go with 8. $8 start choice of. And these are clips to put on your tree or to craft with. And guys, these go, shockingly, these go for about 20 bucks and up a piece. But, so your first 2 options in this choice, I have 2 of these available, is what I'm trying to say, is the blue peacock with feathers and glitter. So that's your first. There's 2 of those. So it's got the clip on the bottom, so you can clip it on a branch or whatever you want to clip it on. Look how big this thing is, though. You could clip it in your hair, clip it on a hat, and be spectacular. So you got the peacock, the blue peacocks, and then you have the red one. I only have one of the red, but she's spicy. Look at her. Spicy red. So they got real feathers on them, and their bodies are like a different glitter. So she's gold and red glitter, and the blue peacocks have blue, of course, with a peacock feather, and then these blue feathers. And then I have this gold one that's got peacock feathers along with some kind of white feathers. I don't know what those are. So that's your choices. That one's got the clip as well. That is your choices. So you've got gold, red, blue. There's two blues. I don't know what's up with me and feathers lately. So I see M. Bates in first.
Oh, was it a flat price? I thought it was a.
No, it was a start of.
Okay.
I think you had it right in there. Hey, M. Bates, how are you? I'm glad you found me. And then Pamela's in at 9. Sandra is in at 10. But whoever wins and you get your choice of, then we'll go down the list from that. Is how we're doing it. Sorry, guys, if that was confusing. I didn't mean to confuse you. I did not mean to do that. So Sandra has the winning right now. Okay, wait, it jumped again. Pamela's in at 11. Sandra's in at 12. Oops. And Base is in at 13. Pamela is out. Thanks for letting me know, Pam. So we just need to hear from Sandra, I think. And Sandra's out. Okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. So M. Bates, do you want blue, red, or gold? Oh, going once, going twice sold. Sorry. I forget to do that. Thank goodness for Tammy and Linda. So we'll let M. Bates let us know what color or colors she might be interested in, and then we'll go through the rest of the list to see if anybody wants anything that's left. You want all. Okay. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Put those back over here. Okay, so then I have these little sisal woodland birds that I'm doing all together as a lot, if anybody's interested in those. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. So there's 5 total. I'm starting them at $8. $8 for all of them. There's 3 white and then 2 like a dark, deep crimson color. Now, they all have clips on them except for one. One of the crimson ones lost its clip. Other than that, they're fine. So here's what they look like. So it's these little cute little sisal birds that clip on your tree branches or wherever you want to clip them. You can clip on a lampshade or curtains or whatever you want to do with them. So you get 3 of these white ones, and their big feathers are made out of like pine cone. And this is all like sisal that they put glitter on. So you get 3 like this, and then you get 2 like this. So I see Pamela in at 8. To get 2 of these, and then 3 of these. I can only hold 2 up at a time though, because I drop everything. They're pretty adorable. Sandra is in at 9. Pam is in at 10. I don't know, Lorianne. Sandra is in at 11. All I know is my chat, like when I've been going, Pam is out. Thank you so much, Pamela. The chat, when I've been going to people's chat and trying to say stuff, the lag, but from the time I click to send the message to when it actually posts on there, it seems like it takes 2 or 3 messages. It's like a lag on there before it posts my message. It's very confusing. So going once, going twice, and sold. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're trying to update the system or what's happening. But I noticed yesterday when I was trying to type something in, I was like, I know I hit enter or send and it didn't show up. And then a couple of seconds later, there it was. It's just like, it was weird. Yeah, I don't know. And hey, Lorianne. So sold to Sandra. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I did that. I think I did all my Christmassies I got over there. All right, so I'm gonna wait on the rest of this vintage.
Sandra, I think it was for the whole lot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for all of them, sweetheart. Sandra, that's for all of them. You get them all. These back here real quick. Okay. Yep, that's for all. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there with what I got. I said I wasn't gonna do a recap, but I have a lot of people in here that weren't in here at the beginning, so I'm gonna do a super fast recap. So I'm gonna give you the price and the number that goes with it, and if you see anything, just put that number in there, okay? And I'm going to go super, super fast. And then I'm going to go and try to feel better. Okay. So first up was the antique fitting Persian medallion hair receiver with a square top. It was $20 number 3, $20 number 3. The 2 little shakers, where I put this? Oh, the 2 little Tupperware shakers. I'm pretty much selling one and giving you the other one because one's missing the top. They're both pepper, $4 for both of them. And number 5, $4 number 5.
Question.
What am I doing? Gina, is my box closed? It is, but do you want me to open it back up? Well, Bonnie, I'm not going to be invoicing again till Sunday, at least, maybe even Monday. And I'm trying to get 2 more sales in before I invoice for this stuff again. So if there's something you want, go ahead and speak up, and you're not going to get invoiced for it for at least 3 days. And it'll be like a new box starting. You just let me know. Okay. If I'm understanding what you're saying. I'm so sick right now. I'm not even able to think very good. Okay. So the set of 4 of the vintage melamine, Melmac, whatever you want to call them, insulated tumblers in the green. These are new old stock. These are never used. 2 of them still have their price stickers on them. And these were $8 number 6, $8 number 6. And then we had the little cloisonne flip-flops. And they were $6 number 8, $6 number 8 for those. And then the little green Anchor Hawk and candy dish with the double handles was $6 number 12, $6 number 12. Set that over there. The wine thermometer and the glass holder was $8 number 14, $8 number 14. Sandra got number 12. Thank you. So $8 number 14 for the little wine thermometer and glass holder. I can't talk. The little turquoise green footed dish, 1950s with hobnail, was $8 number 15, $8 number 15. What I believe to be Bischoff, but I'm not sure. Pitched glass mid-century vase was $12 number 16, $12 number 16. Sandra is going to take number 15. Thank you. The set of 5 of the 1950s Karoff sea servers in the melamine or Melmac, whatever you want to call them. The little shell dishes to put your shrimp and your cocktail sauce so you can be fancy was $14 number 17, $14 number 17. And then the folk art or rustic, whatever you call this, garland with the crows and the pumpkins. And I've got it looped together some way here. Don't know how I did that. There we go. The crows and the pumpkins and the little rag ties. These are like felt. This was $8 number 20. $8 number 20. Go back down there. The refillable candles, which we just saw, from Olympian with candlesticks, $12 number 21. $12 number 21. The Fenton Poppy custard basket with uranium, so it's got a great glow to it, was $30 number 22. $30 number 22. And then the pair of the snow owls, they're your friends. They can sit on your shoulder. We're $8, number 23, $8, number 23. And Sandra's going to take number 22. Thank you. So $8, number 23 for the little snow owls. And then the little faux fur kittens, which are stinking adorable. So you got the gray one. They're $8 each. The gray one, number 24, gray for the little faux fur kitten. Or number 24B, $8 for the white. White with blue eyes is B. Gray and white with green eyes would be A. Okay, Sandra, do you want the gray and white or the, okay, gray and white with green eyes? Or do you want the pure white with blue eyes? Both. Okay, thank you, honey. Okay. Okay. Making sure I'm writing everything like I'm supposed to, because I forget things. Okay. And then the reindeer block for Christmas was $6, number 28. $6, number 28. Where's the little reindeer block? And the tree on tart shell with vintage ornament and bracelet. You can take the bracelet off and wear it after Christmas is over if you want to. Was $15, number 32. $15, number 32. And Joanne, oh, Tammy Renee wants number 28. Got it. Thank you. Linda. So $15, and you get the ornament, the decoration, and then after Christmas you get a piece of jewelry you can wear. And the trees. That was it. And then the trees I just showed you a minute ago were $6, number 37. There's 2 available. New in package. Blooming Christmas tree. $6, number 37. And guys, I think that's it. I think we did it. I think we hit a lick. Pretty sure we did. All right, so the only Christmas thing I had left as far as crafts was the tart. So if you're watching later on and you're feeling like a tart, hit me up. Like I said earlier, I did put glue on the back of this, but I used like the low temp hot glue, so you can pull it off after Christmas. I only did it in a couple of places just to hold it on. So you could take that off and just rub the glue off the back and you can wear it. Because I want to make it where you could still wear the bracelet, because I think the bracelet's beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. And yeah, I'm going to go and drink some
gonna
water.
have a sale? Are you gonna have a sale tomorrow or no?
If I'm feeling better than I am currently, I'm still going to do my sale tomorrow. If not, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. If I do my sale tomorrow, I am going to do the shop my shelves. I'm going to have my phone and I'm going to have my computer up too, but I'm going to have my phone so I can walk over the shelves and y'all can shout out whatever you say that you might be interested in. So I don't want to say 100% that that's going to happen if I'm still feeling sick, if my blood pressure's still through the roof. I'm going to try to do it. If not, I'll do it as soon as I'm feeling up to it, because as you know, I need to try to earn as much as I can. So guys, thank you so very much for coming out and hanging out with me. You could have been anywhere, and I know that, and I appreciate you coming in here. And as always, stay kind. Tammy Renee, be blessed. And as always, to God be the glory. And I will see you guys later. Mwah! Hugs and kisses and best wishes. And I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.